I must say, ladies and gentlemen, we can go ahead and get started with a quick introduction. I like to start at least right at 3 o'clock or 1 minute afterwards. Um, I guess the live is already going live on the YouTube channel. So my name is Bernard. If y'all can let us know where you're tapping in from. I must say, ladies and gentlemen, we can go ahead and get started with a quick introduction. I like to start at least right at 3 o'clock or 1 minute afterwards. Okay. YouTube is kicking. Shout out to that. Let us know where you're tapping in from, who invited you, and what areas of your finances you would like to improve or attack today.
I'm Deanna, calling from Oklahoma, and I am looking to improve my credit score and invest in real estate.
Nice. Welcome to the line.
Yeah, William Crystal caller from Oklahoma City. I'm trying to see what all this is about.
Blessings. Glad to have you here. If you could think about anything when it comes to saving money, making more money, or even growing the money that you already have in the next 90 days, which area would you say you would like to start focusing on today?
Growing money.
Okay, nice. Who else?
My name is Brittany. I am tapping in from Florida, and I am interested in learning about real estate. And I'm sure increasing my credit will come with that if I can just learn how to do that.
Indubitably. And who invited you to this conversation today?
Can you say your name? Because I don't want to say it incorrectly.
It's probably.
I think it's Deanna.
Deanna? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Deanna. Sorry.
Okay.
Cool. I was trying to share this. The YouTube. I don't know, Deanna, if you can find it and share it to, our group and stuff of that nature. But ladies and gentlemen, I will not bore you any longer with anything else. We want to go ahead and tap right into this conversation. Like I said, we're going to have a conversation today about having a financial makeover. My name is Bernard Ponder. I am blessed to be able to be a senior director with our company called MWR Financial, and that stands for Make Wealth Real. How many people on the line by show of hands or by voice really wants to make wealth real for them and their families, leave that legacy type of income?
Yes,
absolutely.
Okay, majority of people, but the biggest thing is that I understood there was a great divide, and there's some two different things that are being taught in the community. Before we dive into that information, I want to let you guys know a little bit about myself, because it's important to know about the person who's sharing information with you all definitely when it comes to business and investing or doing anything with money. Safe to say?
Yes.
Cool. So I grew up on that traditional way of thinking: go to school, get some good grades, go to college, graduate, of course, and then get that quote unquote great job. Anybody else was taught that where you guys were from?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I grew up in once I did championship swim team in my high school, first snare drum player, percussionist at my high school, but I furthered my education to one of the best HBCUs in the whole entire world, Florida A&M University, where I studied broadcast journalism, TV and radio, but I also minored in music productions. The beautiful thing about that is I had a whole lot of fun. 2 Super Bowl performances, one on with Prince. My band, we did the inauguration parade in 2008. 2009, my dance crew, we had the ability to do America's Best Dance Crew. Got second place next to Quest Group. Y'all know anything about America's Best Dance Crew? That was when the Jabberwockies was actually dancing, doing some of those stuff 3 years before we did. But I say all that to say is that I followed the traditional way of thinking, like most. But when that started happening, I had to start looking at my finances. Anybody ever notice some people actually went to school and then ran out of money, or was trying to figure out how to finish paying for school while they were in school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the thing is, I went from paying $15,000 a year to over $30,000 a year out of my pocket. So I was like, we need a new plan, right? Because I went to school for my passion, music, dance, and that was really but I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do in life. How many people know a guy named Bill Gates?
Mm-hmm. Bill
Gates actually is a billionaire, and with a B, and he is also a gentleman who actually finished school in 1 year. For me, I in 3 years, finished in 1. So I was like, maybe I can follow my passion and still get to where I want to get to in life, which is on the other side of money. So with that being said, I moved back home with my father. Mind you, I grew up in a single parent home. My mom, my sisters, my grandma, auntie, all around all these amazing women. I learned how y'all women do men good and how y'all doing bad. So I know how to determine, get that. I know how to pay attention to that. But nonetheless, I moved home with my dad. See, my dad was more so a traditionalist. And if you guys know anything about Robert Kiyosaki, are y'all familiar with Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
Yeah.
All right, I'm a nerd. Trust me, I'm a huge nerd. But I got over 12 of his books, his game, if y'all seen Monopoly. But his game is called Cash Flow. It's easy to be rich if you have a strong financial education. But the powerful thing about this is that I learned that there's 4 different ways really how to make money: employees, self-employed, business owners, and then investors. If you're taking notes, this is a good place to start tapping in with some notes. It's 2 types of income that we all need to be focused on growing and developing. One, residual income. That's solely connected to customers. If you don't have any customers, it's going to be hard to kind of have financial freedom if no repeat customers. On the other side is leverage income. This gives you time freedom. But leverage was best described by a gentleman who became the first billionaire in the world, not the first millionaire. He wasn't the first millionaire, but the first billionaire because he learned something different. He said that famous quote, John Paul Getty, Jean, J-E-A-N, German philosopher. But he said, I'd rather earn just 1% off of 100 other people's efforts than off 100% of my own. Because if anything ever happened to me, 99% of the work still is going to get done. Anybody like the sound of that and ways to be able to make money?
Mhm.
Leverage and residual. But the biggest thing is that on my journey, I understood that my dad was an amazing employee, supervisor of the biggest post office here in Atlanta, Georgia. But the thing is, as an employee, you don't have no leverage income. As an employee, you have no residual income. And it leaves you in one or two options. Either you have a whole lot of money in your life with no time, or you that person who has a lot of time on your hand with no money. You may be working part-time hours trying to figure out how to supplement that. But Robert Kiyosaki explains this very, 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 very good. And I really like how he actually put this. Let me see. Bam, bam. Shout out to the Create Your Own Economy movement. Let me see. My picture is still up, so you all can see what I learned. Un momento. Where is it? Where is it? Got y'all all in my files. All right, but nonetheless, what he said is that employees don't have leverage or residual income. Then you level up to a self-employed person. A self-employed person has residual income with no leverage. See, this is what we like to call the American hustler. That guy who like have, hey, I got water in the trench coat. I got water. I got scarves. I got cologne. I got watches. I got water jugs. I got everything you need, but I have no team to help me supply your needs, right? Everything myself. So that means you're exchanging your time for somebody else's dollars, just like an employee. But the biggest thing is going from self-employed to business owner is that you actually associate yourself with a team. How many people know that Nike and Google actually utilize teams to help them get the overall goal of their businesses?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So the biggest thing is that if we're working to invest in stocks and real estate, at some point in time, besides us being able to just sell things, we got to figure out how to actually utilize other people to help us make money. See, that's what Robert Kiyosaki explained. In some of these books, I got Guide to Investing, What the Rich Invest in That the Poor and Middle Class Do Not. OPM, Other People's Money, How to Attract Other People's Money for Your Investment, The Ultimate Leverage. Guide to Becoming Rich Without Cutting Up Your Credit Cards. Like all of these different things teach you about how important it is to figure out how to have time and money in balance. Until you have a team of financial experts and a team of marketers that help you do these different things, it's very kind of difficult. So with that being said, I furthered my education. I became a federal officer when I moved home with my dad. I got a great job. I don't say the name of the company, but the initials is TSA. And I got the opportunity to train as a FAM. That's a Federal Air Marshal with the DOD. That's the Department of Defense. That means I can keep my little locks. My locks were longer this time I cut them. And conceal a weapon undercover on the plane. But the thing is about that is they said, we don't really need too many more people. We're going to cut about 26 people. I was a part of that cut. When they cut those people, they put in more equipment and sensors and stuff like that to actually detect different things. So how many people actually have experienced somebody losing their job? Will, Brittany?
I have.
Okay. And then most of the time, people were trying to figure out ways to supplement that, because a lot of times when you actually lose your job, you start incurring more debt. So the biggest thing is we want to talk to you guys about overcoming a lot of these challenges, but understanding where we are and where we're about to get into. So whoever invited you to see this information, they just wanted to share with you some strategies that'll help you either save, make, or grow your money, expand your cash flow, and increase your income. If you would like to do any of those things, you're at the right place at the right time. I don't like to be long with this kind of information, but I definitely want to be strong in the information. So if you have any questions, write them in the comment section down below and keep them for the end. We'll make sure that we have a little Q&A before we get out of here. But the great divide is either you're going to play by the rules of the game or you're going to get played by the rules of this game. And see, the biggest thing is this is the wealthiest country in the world, America. But in America, it's over 34 million Americans living in poverty. Average household in the total. See, this is not just a certain group of people, but the average household total is only $27,000 a year. See, COVID actually created over 10 million, again, created 10 million unemployed Americans. The difference between what you see on the left side of the screen and the right side is that the education that they were taught. Again, we was all taught, go to school, get your grades, go to college, graduate, get a job with no leverage, no residual income. That's formal, outdated education. But Good Day America just 2 weeks ago just put out an announcement and said that 300 billionaires were just created in the last 6 months. My question to you, what cousin, family member, auntie, brother, sister, best friend was a part of those 300 people's families that just became billionaires? The difference between that conversation and the surrounding people around us is financial education. See, right now it's over 48 million millionaires in the world. About 3,000 billionaires in the world. And a lot of times, none of those people are in our circles. So again, you either play by the rules of the wealthy or you're about to continue to get played by the rules of the wealthy. Most of the rules of the wealthy starts with taxes, and taxes create incentives. If you don't believe me, look at the government, how they push people to get married. Why? Tax breaks. You have children, tax breaks. See, it's a difference in mentality when you're an employee and a business owner. The main thing is really the code that you actually sign off on and say what you want to get paid as. Tax code WT is the highest taxes being taken out of your job. Business owners, you're taxed a little bit less. And then if you're an investor, you're taxed at the lowest tax percentage. See, the mindset thing is you can understand the flow of where you're going. My mentor always said, show me your last 4 conversations. I'll show you your next 4 years of your life, right? Because most people are happy about a stimulus check, giving them the nickname because they fallen in love, right, with the stimmy, but it's only extra $2,000. While some other people are super excited about this PPP loan that just hit, they're giving out over $100 billion to business owners. But you have to be a business owner to qualify for that. IRAs, you can only max out if you work a job at about $7,000. But a business owner, you can max out really, this slide should say $54,000 on an IRA. Again, the rules of the wealthy. Let's take it for example, if Deanna is a business owner, I'm an employee, Deanna's a business owner, and you're an investor, right? As an employee, I make $100,000 a year. But by default, the government's taking $30,000 of my money because that's the highest tax code. And it really goes up to 35, 36%. Deanna's a business owner. She makes the same $100,000, but they're only going to take $20,000 max out of hers. See, if you're the investor, we want to position people to become investors, right? Accredited investors at that, because you get so many access to real estate and so many other things when you are certified. But as an investor, your money is taxed at less than $15,000. So if you're playing the tax code of your money making more babies or making more money, they're only going to take less than $15,000 out of your money. So the biggest thing is on this screen is we're on a journey, right? They say success is a journey, not a destination, right? So on this journey, we all know about taxes. On the financial journey, we want to be financially free. Hey, you better consider taxes. Hey, you want to be financially free? You know about debt. You know about businesses. See, big businesses tell you two things. It's either you're on the tax payable side or you're on the tax receivable side. And then inflation, of course. But the first one is I want to talk about your largest expense. And we don't even pay attention to this. It's not your spouse. It is not your kids. It's taxes. Why? Because the taxes take the first 1/3 of all of our money, no matter what we're doing in the world, right? Most people get we have a gross amount and then we have a net amount. Most people get grossed out by the net because Uncle Sam gets that third of that money up front off top. Secondly, taxes, we all pay state taxes, ad valorem taxes, that's your tax, property tax, sales tax, COVID taxes, all these different things, but taxes cause the second challenge or roadblock. The second challenge is debt. And if you're writing anything down when it comes to debt, it's the pay it off later mentality. I want y'all to write that down. Debt, it gives you the pay it off later mentality. Why we call it debt to pay it off later mentality? Think about it, right? Most of us go to work. Why, Deanna?
To get a paycheck, to pay bills.
To pay bills. But if we just saw that 10 million Americans were unemployed last year, don't the debt rate go up?
Mm-hmm.
See, the same thing in the pay it off later mentality is why we have to overcome this roadblock. Secondly, after taxes, is simply because if you don't have the money for school, you're going to go get a student loan. If you don't have the money for a car, you're going to go get a car loan. If you need that brand new iPhone for some reason over $1,000, you don't have the money. You don't have the money for the brand new J's that are $300. You're going to take that credit card and float that money over the next 3 to 6 months because you know you can pay it off later. See, the biggest thing is with big businesses, there's a holiday incentivized by corporate companies or business owners, right? And even notice that, hey, look, this is my LLC on the wall. I'm the owner of Become Your Own CEO LLC, Marketing Financial Solutions. My main focus is to enhance people's lives through personal and business development strategies. But the biggest thing is when I'm consulting with business owners or people who want to start their own business, they don't have the capital to fund marketing campaigns. See, but the difference between most of us, big corporate companies know every single month you're going to spend 1/3 of your income with them. Y'all don't believe me? Just watch this. This month, most people are celebrating spring break or Easter, right? Next month, everybody's spending something on their mama or their grandma, their auntie, or their sisters, who all moms. It's a holiday, so 1/3 of our money goes out. Father's Day, salute to all of us. Juneteenth, we got back to school shopping. We got Labor Day. We got October is it's $1 billion day. Halloween. Some people think about the candy making all the money, but a lot of times the makeup artists are making the most money. Why? Because people dressing up, buying costumes, getting ready for parties to spend money. Y'all see what I'm at? Every single month, we're programmed to actually spend some type of money somewhere else. The biggest holiday of them all is Bernard's birthday in November. Don't y'all ever forget it. It's on the Marine's birthday. It's November 10th. We turn up every week, every year. Scorpio season. It's an amazing time. But after that, you got one of my favorite holidays. This is my little plug. Every month, every year you got Thanksgiving, right? Just being thankful for all the things that have been given to you. But now corporate companies have thrown in Brown Thursday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thankful Tuesday, What You Want Wednesday, a whole weekend about spending money on corporate companies. Why is it called Black Friday? Because that's the day that most businesses finally hit profit. They say we work 8 of the, and when it comes back down to taxes, we work the first 4 months of the year to pay taxes. Same thing with business owners. They got to pay for everything else all the way through the first 2 or 3 quarters. And then Thanksgiving, they finally make profit. But I'm not here to talk gloom and doom because we spend money in Christmas. We spend money in New Year's. We spend it on Valentine's Day. Whatever happens in March. What happens in March? Groundhog Day, right?
St. Patrick's Day.
Patrick's Day, we all drinking green beer, right? But not only that, we all deal with inflation. This is the one that really hurt because this is the silent income killer. The reason why we call this the silent income killer is because you can feel it, but you cannot see it. and this causes your dollar to lose value. If you work a job and you make $15 an hour, but gas prices just went up 50 cents to 75 cents, that means your dollar just went down from $15 an hour to $14.75. The day after tomorrow, when it hits again, it's $14.50, even though your paycheck still says 15, because the prices of goods and services are determined by business owners, not the consumers, where we all are. All right. So look, let's share with you guys why we're excited to be here. I don't want to be long. Let's get into the good stuff. Let's have some fun with this. But the biggest thing is we have partnered with the Extra Digit movement and the Making Wealth Real financial company. Extra Digit, we just focus on helping people increase their income 1 digit at a time. If you're only making 2 digits per month, let's make 3. If you're making 3 digits per month, let's make 4. You're making 4, let's make 5, 6, 7, and let's continue to grow. But Facts, Tales, and Story Sales, we are a group of different people, all walks of life, networkers, college students, lawyers, doctors, single parents, creatives, comedians. Junior from the Steve Harvey Show just joined our team. But collectively, we have over 100 plus years of experience. Our team created the most district directors in the last 12 months. Shout out to all the ladies, because this industry is ran by women. 80% of this industry working from home is ran by women. I don't know if you guys know about that brother named Kevin Samuels, but he say most men don't want a woman who actually working, and most women don't want to work after they have children. So this industry is so dope for you all, because look, we just created the first 3 female regional directors. We got the fastest $1 million residual ring club earning. We got the first and only national director in the whole entire company, training and teaching us how to save, make, and grow our money. And our team over the last 12 months, we just yielded over $3.8 million, and we're still growing. I'm really excited about this. But this slide here is about what's going on, what happened. And again, I need to change this slide from we follow industry trends to we ride industry trends. See, when IPO, the stock for Facebook came out, you missed the opportunity to get wealthy. See, when it was 0.02 cents to buy shares of stock in it, you want to know about it before it goes public, right? So let's just talk about a few things that we actually probably missed, or we still trying to hold on to like it's still happening. 1920s to the 1940s was the small business era. This is where the Main Street erupted, right? How many people, Will, Brittany, y'all got Main Streets in y'all cities? I know y'all not in Atlanta.
Yes, I have a Main Street.
You laughing at me?
Yeah.
I hear it. But how many? It's safe to say that nowadays we got a Main Street every 10 blocks or every 10 miles or so, because it's easily duplicatable. The Main Streets now look like where the Walmart is, the Kroger, and all the the shopping centers are at now. But that's a normal thing now. Back then, that was the hottest thing to actually be a part of. Then you moved over to the 1940s and 60s. This was the assembly line era. The 9-to-5 mentality was grown. The pension plan was born, right? How many people have seen grandparents, aunties still trying to talk to you about pension plans? It's like, bro, that's a thing of the past. People not getting those no more. Why are we telling the people who were just born in 2018, 2010 about a pension plan? It's next. 1960s to 1980s was the corporate era. This was that go to college, get a good job, get that 401k where they matching it. But if you know, like I know last year, what happened with some people's 401k plans, you're trying to find another investment source. Why? My mentor, Chuck Carter, shout out to Chuck Carter, amazing gentleman, knows 100% of this information and definitely loves to have fun while educating people on what we're doing here. But at his corporate job, he still has a corporate job and does this on a part-time basis, but making great money. But in his 401k, in 2 days, he lost over $80,000. In the 401k, y'all know it's like a G account, H account, all the different accounts, and he lost over $80,000 in 2 days. Don't we work all of these corporate years to actually build that up? But when a pandemic hit, your money's touched? That's not okay. 1980s was my era. The 2000s was the computer era. This is where the technology started replacing those good old jobs. Like I told you, I was a federal officer. They started putting those equipments in and they just scanned your body. They didn't need us to patch it down, right? Y'all ever been in Walmart at night and y'all feel like y'all employees because the self-checkout line is so long, right? Yes. Walmart line be passed to women. Now it's in the the men's underwear section. I'm the only one who's shopping the men's underwear section. Who's seeing them? Okay, right. But 2000s to 2020 was the .com era and the app era. I always wanted to go up north. I respect people from up north. Y'all respect hard work, and I like that. But y'all really good with that little thing. Y'all putting your 2 fingers in your mouth and like, right, and be blowing for the taxis. But think about it. Many people are not asking for taxis no more. They just go to their app on their phone and they just order an Uber. A lot of times when we're vacationing and stuff now, we're not going to hotels. We're going to get an Airbnb. We ride in the trends, right? But ladies and gentlemen, that came out in the 2000s. That was over 2 decades ago, y'all. That's a thing of the past. Because right now we are in the home-based era. COVID gave everybody a wake-up call, right? Most people are not trying to even go to their family's house, not alone try to be in an Uber and do a share ride, and the person next to you, they come in the car coughing. All right, bro, let me go, man. Right? You don't deal with that anymore. So the biggest thing is I want to expose you to right now is that those challenges, those roadblocks of taxes, debt issues, big business spending, inflation, you already have the solution, but I'm here to tell you, you have not been utilizing your resources. How many people on the line have a social security number? Everybody. The crazy thing is that when not immigrants or people from other descents, they come into the country, the first thing they do, they say, hey, look, government, how can I pay lower taxes? That's the first thing they want to know, because they understand is that if they add their social security number to a home business, you get to take advantage of tax advantages. You can get an instant pay raise of $300 to $600 every month from your job check. You now can turn all of your expenses into business deductions. You also can hire your children. So the thing of the past of giving them an allowance, you now can give them payroll. Mm-hmm. So instead of my daughter wanting a PS5 and I go buy it at Walmart from her, I pay her on my payroll, because why? If you got a home business, when your children you need the marketing, right? You put a picture up of your children, everybody likes it. Now you got traffic coming to your site. Now you opt in, you have interactions with these people. Now you actually marketing to actually lead them to something that you have to offer. Your child was a piece of your marketing tool. See, when I pay her $500 a month, right? And she goes spends the $350, $400 on the PlayStation, I got a tax write-off for the payroll, and then she got it as well for the tax deduction. That's how you start leaving a legacy and generational wealth. See, the thing is, when you add that social security and a home-based or apartment business, you have unlimited income. And ladies, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want y'all to talk about my little old phone, but I want you guys to see what I mean when we say we can get unlimited income. Shout out my baby. That's my boo. She like me. But I want y'all to understand is that I got 2 phones. So my phone is cracked. So I'm going to show y'all, don't laugh at me. I'm going to get another one soon. We get paid daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly now by sharing this information with other people. The company's called MWR Financial, and every single day I've been blessed to build a $1,000 annual asset with MWR. I told you I don't laugh at my screen, but every day I get paid at 5:02 p.m. Today's the 15th. It's not 5 o'clock yet, but every single day, MWR, congratulations, you earned $20. Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, every single day without fail. This has been going on for a whole year plus now.
Plus holidays.
Easter's, Christmas. Shout out to the CMNE Christians to go to church on Christmas, Mother's Day, New Year's, Easter, right? They pay every holiday, right? So it's unlimited amount of income. That's what gives you kind of your financial freedom, but also time freedom. Look at the person who invited you to this. Are they sweating like I am? Sharing this information? All we do is expose people to income shifting or our financial makeover, and then we let guys sort out who needs to lower their taxes, improve their credit, eliminate debt, and invest with the big boys. That's all we do. So with that being said, I want to introduce you guys to MWR Financial. Saving, making, and growing money. We helped over 10 plus people become $1 million residual income earners last year. We should help the company grow over $500 million in investment. Our team alone, I told y'all, we yielded 3.8 as a collective team, but we helped save over $500 million in taxes and shave 13,000 years off of people's interest payments. Keep this in mind. When your credit score goes up, your interest payments go down. See, it's not how much your loan is, it's how long do you have to borrow that money, or how long it's going to take you to pay that money off for you to be able to get out of debt or get to the other side of your money. So if you're taking notes, catch these 3 next things: save, make, grow. We got something called the Financial Edge membership that focuses on helping you save more of your money. And I really like to say rescue. We want to help you rescue your money, right? Because a lot of times the banks are getting a piece on interest payments. The government is getting yours on their tax deductions. And then these big businesses, they inflate in prices. We're going to show you guys how to put that money back into your pockets first so you can do more with it later and have your money making babies for you. $79 is our membership. Here's the catch. It ain't the $79 because I've had credit experts, repair people charge me $300 and then my credit score go back in the next 6 months. And they trying to charge that every quarter. Nah. This here, you got the experts doing all the work for you for only $79 a month. Tax reduction, you get an EA, an enrolled agent with the IRS on your behalf that focuses. The first strategy I'm going to show you how to do is actually adjust your W-4. When you adjust your W-4 from your job, you qualify anywhere from $300 to $600. And the beautiful thing is you can help other people do this. This covers you and your spouse. That's $79. So everything you see on the screen covers you and your spouse. I told y'all taxes are incentivized by couples as well. But I want you guys to know this, the tax reduction strategy, it helps you track all of your expenses, your miles, and your income. Being a manager of a U-Haul here in Atlanta, Georgia, they adjusted my W-4. They helped me get back last February in 2020, $167. That's bi-weekly. $167 bi-weekly is an extra $334 a month that I didn't have to work any extra hours for. I didn't have to sell anything. I didn't have to do this Zoom. I didn't have to recruit anybody or kiss up to the boss. $334 every month. Why? Because that's my money. Because I have a Social Security. Because I have a home-based business that gives me tax breaks. That's not like this LLC that makes me liable for anything that I do. It covers me on 475 different things. And even here, you're allowed to track your mileage. So it shows you how much everything that you actually do, every mile, every trip that you take, how much it costs. And I want to show you, it's like this trip, $19 for 37 miles, right? So it's so many different things that come with it. But that's a part of that one tax reduction strategy. $79, that's a lot of tools that you just got. Credit restoration, credit specialist. My credit score just went up 110 points in the last 90 days. In the last 90 days, my credit score just went up. But the beautiful thing is all you need to do for this is just download your last 3 credit reports. You get 1 free one every year. And every year every month you have now experts working on your behalf, sending those letters in and making those phone calls. One of the things I learned over the last few months is that when the right people call, they pick up the phone. Because sometimes we have Uncle Bubble and them trying to do it for us and ain't getting no results. I'm a show and tell kind of guy. I'm from Atlanta, but I'm from Missouri, so show me. All right. At this top, y'all see MWR Financial. See 97 points. 50 points can take somebody from a 750 to an 800 credit score. I did nothing. All I did was download those 3 reports, gave it to them, and I let them do the work. That's second strategy, credit restoration, not repair. Credit repair is like putting a Band-Aid on a broken bone. Debt elimination is the third thing. They give you 2 dates. Your debt-free day. How many people want to know when they're debt-free? Will, Brittany, y'all want to know when y'all going to be debt-free?
Absolutely.
Have y'all even ever thought about the date that y'all be debt-free?
No.
Well, the only thing I have is student loans. So
So
Me
let's
too.
talk. Let's talk. You guys see to the left here. This is neuromuscular therapy work. I got a company called CEO Therapy. But to start this business, $14,000 first in education. $14,000 first. We talking about $79 here. Just want to show y'all the difference. Or maintaining of sheets, washing them, travel, gas, at least $400 to $500 every month to maintain. That's the overhead every single month. But me graduating from an ASM, shout out to Atlanta School of Massage, shout out to FAMU. All the loans and stuff that I got, I still have, and I'm still trying to pay it off. But what the experts did for me, they said with all the debt that I have, I had a car stolen from me. I ended up being upside down in the car. All of these different things in the upside down in the payments, they said I was going to be in debt for 83 years.
Wow.
Experts took me down from 83 years down to 9 years last year. So my new debt-free date is now July 2028. I know I just became a lot sexier. Shout out to the experts, right? But not you stupid dealer. But not only that, they actually the same money. One of the things is snowballing your money, avalanching your money. There's a few different ways you can actually do it. But now they're saying the money that got me out of debt, same money going to utilize to get me to my $1 million debt. So right now, estimated Bernard Ponder will be a millionaire September 2056. And they said if you figure out a way to increase your income, you can get there faster than slower. I like that a lot. Fourth thing, bill reduction. Anybody who got reoccurring bills, you can now have pro negotiators lower any reoccurring bills. That's cell phone, that's internet, that's any bills that you actually pay. But the second thing is we like to show people how we make money. We make money by starting a actual home-based business. The home-based business is only $228 one time, only one time, and then $119 per month. But I want to ask y'all a question. How many people got a $228 mistake in their closet? Y'all ain't gonna tell the truth. I'm the only one with J's that ain't used all COVID. I ain't played no basketball, right?
Yeah.
The only one. But I know the company is only $119 per month. Here in Atlanta, Georgia, ladies look at you crazy if you only spending $119 or under on a date. 2 entrees at a nice restaurant, a few drinks, whatever extra activities y'all get into, right? A little bit more than that, right? But for $228 one time, $119 per month, you get 475 tax breaks. That's your cell phone written off, internet written off, gas written off, meals written off, travel written off. Why? Our business can be done anywhere and everywhere from a laptop, computer, and a conversation. I always ask anybody everywhere I go, have you ever heard of income shifting? Some people like, yeah. Some people like, no. They say, what is it though? It's a strategy that helps you save, make, and grow your money while experts are helping you along the way. Today, I'm having a conversation at 7 p.m. and tomorrow at 3 p.m. Which time will work best for you? They give me a time, I share the information. That was business. See, now once they show up for the information, that's 60% of the work done. Once they're done with this, it's the 99% of this. If you listen to the whole thing, 99% of the work is already done. The last 1% is up to you. Do you want to actually start a home-based business or you want the experts working on your money? So with a home-based business, you're able to hire your children, payroll versus line, but also get paid 10 different ways. I want to kind of spotlight my friend real quick, Deanna. I know she actually is new, but she already has positioned herself to earn a $5 residual every day. That's no less than $150 she will earn from our company every month from this point on. She's only been with us less than 2 months. But when it comes to experts working and putting more money in your pocket, Deanna, what were some of the things that you were excited about so far?
So far, the fact that they brought my credit score from a 580 to a 612, and it actually went up 9 more points today. So therefore, by the time they get to where I feel comfortable be refinancing my car, because that's like almost $600 a month. The Wealth Max part, I was still on the fence about it, but then my job took out $600 in taxes. And I said, yeah, that's not going to work. So I sent all of my stuff in, and right now I'm waiting on them to adjust my W-4. because clearly that's messed up.
You start taking your money, you start paying attention. And the thing is, you know how many people look at their job check and don't look at how much money is really being taken out of it? That's another conversation, but salute to you and all that you got so far and what you're doing as far as helping so many other people. But ladies and gentlemen, we get paid 10 different ways. I'm not going to bore you with all this, and I'm about to wrap this up because saving money is important. Making money is even more important, but I'm going to show y'all in a second how we grow money. All right, Will and my sister Brittany. It's safe to say that somebody's going to want that financial edge membership, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Want to save some money, lower their taxes, which actually expands your cash flow. Somebody want in our community, because in our community, it was somebody who wasn't a part of that 300 billionaires that was just created. So in our community, somebody needs to improve their credit, lower their taxes, and eliminate debt. So being that somebody's going to do that, if I swore you to secrecy, let's say that, right? If I swore Will and Brittany to secrecy, it's safe to say that y'all still would tell somebody about that, wouldn't y'all?
Yeah.
Right. So now that we agree that you guys are a pack of snitches, let's say that your website, when you share this with them, the company's going to pay you $40 when they invest $79 into their experts that they got through you. Is anybody okay with that $40 coming in?
Mm-hmm.
And the beautiful thing is that I'm going to keep working on my credit because they just said I went up 97 points on the screenshot y'all saw. But they said in the next 90 days, Bernard is going to go up 90 days and 90 more points. I need 90 more points. And that, y'all, I'm gonna be a whole new man in 90 days. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. But the thing is that it's safe to say I'm gonna keep paying for those experts, right? To do that for me. I'm not an expert in that. So when that happens for you, they will pay you a $10 residual every single month that person's working on their credit, their taxes, their debt, or their investment plan that I haven't showed y'all yet, right? Mm-hmm. One lady on our team did this in less than 2 months. She got 10 customers. They pay her $400, 40 times 10, $400 up front, but now she got 10 times 10 is $100 residual every single month. That kind of money can help pay off these little cell phone bills or make you have a good date. You know what I'm saying?
How is she getting the?
Come on.
How is she getting the $100
every month?
Yeah, the reason continuously.
Good. 10 customers, right? Every customer, you get a $10 residual every single month. She got 10. She really had like 13 customers, but when she did about 10 customers, they pay you $40 per customer up front. That's just the upfront bonus. You only get that one time, right?
Okay.
But every single month, you see it says month. $10 a month for that 70 out of that $79 they invest every month, the company pays you 10.
Oh, okay. So the client just has to stay paying the $79 each month.
Yep.
Okay.
And if they don't want to work on their credit no more, they don't want to work on their taxes, they don't want to work on their debt, that's not your money. Because my expert's still working, right? Yeah, y'all got that makes sense?
Right.
Second way we get paid. Sponsorship bonus. Meaning if somebody wants to start the home-based business site, what majority of people do, $228 one time, they come through your website, their company is going to pay you $50 per person to get started. 3 people getting your business in your first 30 days, you made $150. Beautiful. What's good though is we do the same work and get paid more money. I want y'all to think about this. How many people have ever worked a job and your manager, supervisor, or boss, whatever you like to call them, asking you to do more work outside of your normal pay and forgot the money that goes with that extra work?
Well, that ain't good.
It happens every day, every week for a lot of people in their jobs. We actually do the same work and we pay you extra. See, that 3 people you put in your first 30 days, our company say success loves speed. So they got a momentum bonus for those people who out there go getters. Shout out to my people from up north. Y'all respect hard work. So I like y'all. Y'all like to go get it. But those same 3 people that you put in the business in your first 30 days, some people do this in 7 days, right? But they will match you that 150 to 300. In 60 days, when that duplicates, they pay you a 450. That's between this 150 and 900. When that duplicates in the last 30 days of a 90-day game plan, the company paid you $900. So the momentum bonus, you can earn $1,500 in your first 90 days just by starting off with 3 people. Pretty good profit money. Leadership bonuses is one of the things that Deanna got. She put 3 people in the business. Once your 3rd person hits the business, your sponsorship bonus is not $50 no more. It is now $10, then $20, then $45, then $55, and $65, and then $75, in addition to the $50. So anytime Deanna does anything in the business, she earns $60 per conversation. Anytime I do anything in the business, because I got the $20 leadership bonus, that's $70 per conversation. Is that making sense so far, everybody? Cool. All right, I'm gonna keep on going.
You're going a little fast, but are you sending this back or it's gonna be on your YouTube?
It'll be on YouTube, but me and you will talk right after this. I install it. And if for my people who are watching on YouTube, get back with the person who invited you to see this, so we can make sure that your questions get answered. Because like a lot of times, the worst question is the one that's not asked, right? So make sure that you get your question answered. And I got you, Brittany. And we're about to wrap this up right now. So if y'all like that, we get a matching bonuses. We get Deanna, you can see my screen? Thank you. Luxury got anywhere from $500, $1,500 to $3,000 every month. Presidential bonus pays out anywhere from $500 every month to $100,000 every month. Customer bonuses and that daily guarantee that I talked to you guys about. But if you all are like me, you want to grow your money. And this weekend in Atlanta, it is April 15th for the date stamp. Money is a tool, everybody, and your money should work for you. Your money should have you making more money. All right. So with the business, you actually get 3 different kinds of accounts as far as an investment type of income. One, we show you how to become your own bank. By becoming your own bank, that's called a PRA. That's a private reserve account. We can look that up everywhere, right? But a private reserve account is simply connected to the stock market. But I love it because just like traditional banks, you now can participate in arbitrage. And what that is that when you put your money in a bank, they take your money and flip it across seas, make money off of it. Then at the end of the month, they give you 0.004% back to you once they made money off your money, once they made thousands and millions off your money. So when you start your own bank, the stock market goes up with a PRA, your bank account goes up. But there's a no loss prevention on your money in a PRA. So when the stock market takes that pip or that dip, your money stays at the same place. You only make money when it goes up, never when it goes down. And now you're in a position to be able to give out student loans, car loans to your family and earn money, earn interest payments that most banks actually earn when we don't have the money to pay it. Second investment portfolio, land banking. Land banking is simply purchasing land in the path of growth. Right now, we're working on a deal at Antelope Valley, California. I would not spend too much time working on that name because they just changed it to Green Energy Valley. I'm pretty sure people like Warren Buffett, Kaiser Permanente, and the Army moved into your neighborhood, your name would change too. Warren Buffett just put $2.5 billion into a transit system out there east of LA. Kaiser Permanente just put their headquarters out there. And the Army and the government, they just put out a stealth bombing program. If y'all know anything about Silicon Valley owns Google, they host Facebook corporate. It's the same thing they're duplicating here is where the wealthy are. And the crazy thing about land banking is God ain't making no more dirt, right? I ain't saying he can't make no more dirt, but ain't seen it happen yet, right? So when you purchase land, this gives you the opportunity to be able to have a 2 to 3 year hold time, buy it wholesale, and be able to, after an investment time is ready to sell, when the realtors want to put houses there, Walmart wants to move in time, you now can sell it and make money from there. What we are really excited about, what you're going to see on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere, Snapchat, Couples Meet, FarmersMeet.com, is that MWR is now announcing we are tapping into the real estate forum. This weekend, our co-founder is coming here to Atlanta, Georgia. I'm very excited to actually connect and get the rest of this information. But what we have been told right now is that we will be able to buy, flip, sell, and invest into real estate simply by just sharing our information with our experts, allowing the experts to put us in a better position to either earn anywhere from 15 to maybe 30% on all the sales that happen when buying, flipping, and selling and investing in real estate. I'm gonna keep that very simple because I want y'all to pay attention to what we do when the announcement comes out, because there's a lot of things they about to roll out. So at this point in time, we want to just say thank you for tapping in, because this is it. That's all we have. There's lots of training. You don't have to worry about the person who actually introduced you to this having to sit down and explain everything to you. We have videos, we have webinars, we have trainings quarterly, prior to events, and me to help you along this journey, to help you either save, make, or grow money, how we just explained it. But at this point in time, I don't want you to have no heart attack, over complicate this thing, or have a headache and pass out and die. Don't do that. Breathe, right? Because there's only two options that you have here, and you just need to make a decision on which one makes the sense for you. Remember, to not make a decision is to decide to overpay in the IRS. So to the left, you have the opportunity to actually take advantage of our Financial Edge membership. That's only $79. That means you're ready to save all your money and have the experts work for you. But you don't want to participate in our 10 different streams of income, like the 475 tax breaks by starting a home-based business, which adds your Social Security and home-based business to give you those tax deductions. Let the person know if you're number 2, and let them get back to you so they can send you that link, and the expert can start working on your credit, your taxes, your debt, and even your investment strategies today. If not, most of us are wanting to start a home-based business because you can still run multiple other businesses, but this one gives you a nice foundation, right? $228 one time, $119 per month. You're ready to save, make, and grow your money. You want our team of financial experts, and you want the 10 streams of income, and now actually participate in our corporate profit sharing. But at the end of the day, if not this, then what, y'all, right? Where do you guys know where you can actually help your friends and neighbors actually earn an extra $300 to $600 from their job, and you don't even work there?
Nowhere.
Where do you know you can actually get your credit, your taxes, your debt, and all of these kind of things changed for only $79 a month? Unlimited access to all of these different people, right?
Nowhere.
But at the end of the day, if not now, when? We've already reported that unemployment is at an all-time high. That means people are behind on bills, right? Because we don't have the income like normal coming in. This is why the government gives us stimulus checks, because he understands that it's the poor mentality. It's the passing over opportunities repeatedly kind of mentality, is that they give it to us because if we didn't have money, we unemployed, they got to stimulate the economy. They know if they give us the money, they're going to put it right back as consumers and give it to the business owners. It makes sense to right now to make yourself a business owner, so when that money comes out, it can come back into your family and y'all can start building generational wealth. But at the end of the day, if nobody in the family has actually set out for a generational long-term plan for you, who's going to do it for your family now? A lot of time, I always like to say, it's that beautiful person in your mirror who probably needs to get off their assets, change their mindset so them and their family can be set for the rest of their lives. But listen, y'all, I don't want to take too much more time. I am Bernard Ponder with the Create Your Own Economy Extra Digital Movement. Shout out to the Project 100 movement. Shout out to the Power Builders doing phenomenal things. But at this time, just simply make a decision on if you want to save, make, or grow your money. It's that simple. Get back with the person who actually invited you to see this information, and we will see you on the next video. I'm B Ponder. Peace up. A Town Down.